painted as long as I can remember. Constantly, I always knew what I wanted to do, and went off to art school, Skidmore, for 2 years to study fine art, and then decided I wanted to study illustration, so I went to Syracuse and graduated from there. And there's there's aspects of both in my work. You know, I respond a lot and paint a lot of beautiful places, but I also like to communicate and tell a story with the work, so the illustrator is never far away. Yep, I prefer to paint in acrylics, and particularly golden acrylics. I do a lot of glazing and a lot of drawing. All my work is drawing based. I draw with a brush, and I put layers of drawing in between layers of glazing to give energetic mark making and to give, you know, to express the life that's in things. I've loved to paint cows, and I don't know why. Cows and water. I've lived on water my whole life, and it's just cows, you know, their structure, their social grouping, the patterns, and I just find them kind of interesting and funny. And water is always changing, particularly in tidal areas. You're particularly in beginning and end of the day, the relationship between the light and the patterns it creates, and the patterns on it are always changing. So I've kind of spent a lifetime studying and painting that. I'm a big dog lover, you know, and they've just, you know, are companions in life, and I just really love painting them as well. There's a painting called Winter Walk, and it was in my backyard, and when it snowed, it just turned into this beautiful lace-like canopy of trees. And the corgis, of course, have such short legs, and he would go through the snow like a dolphin, and he made that, my corgi Ringo made that kind of path through the snow, and then he'd come back, so you see a little picture of him kind of, you know, through the back in the trees. For the past 5 years, I've also been painting murals with another artist named Kate Ginelli. And it's been wonderful. It's kind of called into play all the pools of skills that I have. The illustrator, you know, we do a lot of beautiful fantasy work, and you know, we did a tanning room that looked like a tropical resort and all kinds of things. And I found that I really enjoy painting big for the first time in my life, and you know, getting out of the studio and having that camaraderie too has been really nice. So that's been kind of a latent thing that I've really enjoyed, and I never would have thought I would have been doing that at this point. I like to make people smile and communicate humor and go down a little bit the road less traveled give an odd twist to things. And painting cows for years, I was looking at Russian icons, and I started painting a series of holy cows, and now there's a series about 12 different versions of it. And well, Stooges Ascending is a painting where we were doing a mural, a master copy of Michelangelo's The Creation, where he's giving life to Adam, and there was a big space above, and the client that we were working for loved the Stooges, and when I was looking through a reference, there was a Michelangelo kind of prophet or something that was a dead ringer for Larry. So I got the idea to put the Stooges floating above on a cloud, and so I Frankenstein their heads onto Michelangelo bodies that taken from the Sistine Chapel. Girls Just Want to Paint, wonderful group of 10 women artists from Massachusetts and Rhode Island. I've been with them 7 years, and we have, like so many artists are doing these days, we have a challenge, a monthly challenge, and we pick a topic, and we all separately do a painting on it, and then we get together and have a lovely dinner once a month, and talk about the work, critique the work, and it's posted on midnight of the last day of each month. And so there's a blog, girlsjustwannapaint.blogspot.com, and they're just a great source of support and inspiration to me. My name is Victoria Brega, and I'm a visual artist.